your future, I think.
I don't think so, no.
You don't think so? Well, let me wait for him to come and let me see if he can tell us something. You don't believe in Simon, and you don't believe in Sam. You don't trust nobody. That's not so? Heart beating fast. You can frighten her.
No, not
If I tell you
frightening.
shuffle up these cards, you want to shuffle these cards, shuffle it up. Just shuffle them and sure I'll check. Yeah, don't worry, no, we're rearranging. I don't talk to Georgie about it already. Georgie don't tell me go ahead and, I call
Where's Georgie?
the owner of the mall. Call the owner of the mall and ask him to take a little shower.
Okay.
You're not in a relationship right now. You're not in a relationship right now. How I know you're not in a relationship right now?
I guess.
I guess. You hear that? She said, I guess. So if you cut the cards in half, I'll show you something. You don't ever believe in anything and nobody at all will tell you. You don't believe in nobody will tell you.
Not all the time.
The last relationship, it's about 6 months ago, a relationship was.
The last time?
Yeah, about 6 months.
Ago?
Yeah.
No.
Tell me no.
I'm telling you no.
It's no, right?
Right.
Right, okay, I don't want it. Are you planning to take a vacation somewhere? Taking a little trip to go to Tobago? Let's talk about going to Tobago.
Oh, actually?
You see, this is what has happened when you tell somebody something, right? It takes a few minutes to soak in. You're talking to some friends about going to Tobago on a little trip?
A while now?
A while now. Okay, so that confirms that. You're fighting to get through things in life and you find things getting harder and harder every day. Right?
Right.
Every time you keep fighting and fighting, you find things again. Because you know what? You're not feeling the love at all around you at all. From everybody around you. That's not how you feel? You don't trust people around you. With your feelings especially. You can tell me I'm wrong, right? You feel like you're doing a lot these days like charity for people, but you're not getting through anything, no luck at all. You see, you have the magic to make things work. Whatever you do, you will get through. But if I feel like everything around you is just tied up, and you're not seeing your way at all, everything you do, you realize that? Is any of this wrong at all, yeah?
As yet? No, not yet.
You ever find that you ever feel like you need to speed up what you're doing, you're moving a little too slow? That you find you're behind time? You're behind time. The thing about you is that because you're a nice person and you're full of everything, you feel that you're supposed to get through life easy. A certain situation happen with you and you're feeling home with your family. You're not followed around your family at home?
Well, I always follow everyone.
You had to follow with one of the members at home and that kind of bothering you. Probably told them something that hurt their feelings. Is it your mom?
No, actually, it was more like a friend that I considered to be
Like a family,
yeah.
right? Who's not feeling your father not well at all?
No, actually, my son and I'm we feeling good.
Somebody's not well at home,
Yeah,
right? Right, okay, so I will stop here. What if I tell any of these cards at all I tell you is not true?
No, for some reason, no.
For some reason, no, right? So what I'm trying to do today is making people find, are you a believer now? The things I've said here is exactly what's going on home with you? And I have a whole deck of cards to finish reading, just showing you. But would you say that these cards are accurate to the things I've told you just now?
Well, I don't know because
You're trying to confirm, the things I confirm when you say yes just now, but do you believe what I said just now? All of these things, planning the trip, the fighting, there's no love at home. Especially when you feel like you have the magic and everything around you tied up. But like this part here where I said you followed with somebody at home, a family member, and you say it's not a family at home, it's a friend. You fell out with somebody, that's all?
right.
And somebody not at home is not well at home right now with you, by you. You want to tell me any of them is not true? I will stop. You see, your father's a very patient man. You plan to move out at home? Could you follow?
Father, I'm not patient at all.
No, but okay, are you planning to move out at home? You're making preparation, but you don't have the money to move out, is it? You want to move out, but you can't tell you that you're planning to move. Planning is one, two, are the same. Is it wrong at all? Can't be wrong with what I'm saying, eh? I'm a lot of concern. I have to stop here though. But
No
okay,
problem.
okay, but do you believe now that the cards have said things to you that nobody could tell you? Is it not the exact thing that happened home with you?
So, yeah, I guess so.
You guess. So we have one person saying that, well, I guess, but exactly what the card says is exactly
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
Everything that you said was true, but for some reason, I don't know.
Look at the camera, you can look at the camera because we're doing it for women. What I'm doing is a show we're doing called Mind Reader Tarot Psychic to help people to put, doesn't this make you feel a little better knowing something about yourself? If I go on and tell you, because I tell you that somebody's sick at home, but it makes you feel a little better.
Right.
And if I finish reading all these cards, they make you feel a lot better. But the cards can't lie. The cards tell you exactly what it is. So you tell somebody you're not a believer, but you believe in what the cards have said.
Yes, well, probably I didn't know
You didn't know.
before.
But now, as I said, do you believe if I continue reading, this exactly what's going on?
Yeah, I guess I believe.
So today, you're one part of a believer. If somebody tells you that Winston Ragoo could read psychic card, tell you tarot, and you believe the things I've said in the card is true. What happens to the card? It doesn't actually tell people right away that every particular card has a meaning. After who've never read tarot before or had psychic done to them, it first has to soak in, and then when I leave here, then you leave knowing that this man was saying something that actually worked. And how does that? How does he know that? Isn't that how you feeling now with some of the cards I've said to you?
Yeah,
I can't guess those things, right?
not everything.
Not everything.
No,
And it should feel a lot better. It should make you feel a lot better.
it should.
It should make you feel. But this trip you're all planning, so you're talking about going on a trip, not so? Plan, but the trip ain't happening because money these days, like everybody else. Why are you saying you're puzzled? Because of the things I've said in the cards. You just,
It, okay, like not knowing something and then knowing something, not knowing you, right? Meeting you for the first time, and you could probably know a lot of things that go on in my life that I haven't said
to anybody.
Yeah,
And the show today is Believer. Do you believe now that the cards can help you? Do you believe that the thing I can tell you is true?
Yeah. Part of me believe, yeah, and then part of me still
Kind of scared, huh?
Yeah,
Your mind, because it's mind boggling for people to know how does it work. You want to know how does it work.
Exactly.
But it did work for you, right?
Yeah, it did.
And if I finish the whole deck, they make you feel a lot better. So this was psychic reading about making people believe and feel better and feel comfortable. This is the first part of our series coming down here now. Okay? Psychic Tarot Mind Reader, Winston Ragoo.